By the time of the aliens compliance order, I was actually in Kumasi. And what I remember was that, when the compliance order was given by the Bushia government, everybody was saying that they say Nigerians should leave. They say Nigerians should leave. So everybody was running helter-skelter. People were selling their properties, buildings, and running to Nigeria. I was then a student. I think I was in my first year or second year at Legon. So we used to come to where we were around 37 area as people were moving, heading towards the border of Aflao to continue their journey to. But one thing I've always said was that it was out of fear that our people started moving. Because they said aliens compliance order, if you don't have a resident permit, go for one, regularize your stay. But our people didn't understand. They didn't know how to go about all these things. And the fear that something might happen for so many of our people to leave unceremoniously.
I will recall this thing when Busia came. It happened during the Ramadan. We started the fasting about 10 or so and said, this is Radio Ghana. Since that time, I've memorized the thing and it's in my head. Say Ghana Munti, those days is Ghana Munti, Ghana Munti. Then say bang, 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 bang. This is Radio Ghana. The time is 6 o'clock. That was what he was reading that day. The wording was that it has come to the notice of Ghana government. It has come to the notice of Ghana government that a lot of aliens are living in the country without the requisite papers. So the government is hereby giving all those people 2 weeks to regularize their papers, their documents, else they have to leave the country. That is the wording. They didn't say pick your bag and tomorrow go. No.
1983, President then, Shehu Shagari, January 17th, 1983, Baba announced that any undocumented immigrant in the country should leave. And he gave them only just 2 weeks. The deadline was actually 31st of January. 31st of January, 1983. And they had to leave. That was how they had to source for that bag, that it was the most common bag they could lay their hands on, the most cheapest bag then that they could lay their hands on to pack all their stuffs and all of that. They had to leave.
1982, when I was in Jos, I was one of the person Nigeria was also pursuing to say go back to Ghana. Yes, they attacked me several times. They captured me even inside the vehicle. If I had known, I would have followed them to Ghana. And
why did they say that?
They say I look like Ghanaian. They say my structure, my face, everything look like Ghanaian. I black like Ghana, so I must go. I say I'm not Ghanaian, so I'm a Nigerian. Until they took me to my state, Cross River State, to find out with my parents, and that is why they released me. If not, they chase Ghana like if you are chasing animal. Say Ghana must go. I'm like the way I am now. They pursue Ghana, and that's why you see this Ghana must go. They fold themselves, they fold them to go back. You know, sometimes when people look down on somebody, God carried you up.
You heard it from their fellow Nigerian. They attacked him because he looked like a Ghanaian. And then they'll come and say, it's the same. You put us out first. You chased us out first. And now it wasn't the same. There's a vast difference from asking you to come and prove your legal status in a country versus being given 2 weeks to vacate a country and being beaten, chased, and deleted in the process.